Welcome to Be Great Today, weekly inspiration to start your week. I am Jonathan Bloom, or Frazzly Sparkspan in World of Warcraft. I've been thinking a lot recently about experience. We've been in a series of podcasting and creativity. One thing about creativity is that very few, if any of us, start out great. Everyone begins somewhere. I know people who started drawing at 5, kids who tinkered with engineering at 4, kids playing instruments at early ages. Everyone starts at ground zero. Okay, I will guess someone is going to ask,
what about child prodigies?
I will give you that certain people have a skill in certain areas that gives them an advantage. I was told by a teacher, though, that skill only gets you so far. It takes practice. If you're motivated to do something, if it unlocks a deep calling in you, the same way podcasting has unlocked a part of me, then I say with practice, anyone can learn anything. It just takes experience. I was at a meetup of the Columbus, Ohio podcasters, which meets at the Blubrry Podcasting offices. There's always food, water, and a great time. One of the people I've gotten to meet there is Belew. Caleb is a voiceover artist, and they make voiceovers for anyone who hires them. I've got a link to their site in the show notes. They're great at it. Caleb said at this meetup that everyone is a voice actor. We just don't know it yet. He talked about how he got his start in voice acting. He mentioned how he thought he had a voice. He had built it up, but then he took training and found out where he needed to improve. Through training, guidance, practice, and dedication, he is now making voiceovers for a living. It takes experience. It has been about 10 years now since I started dancing. I cannot even begin to count the hours of practice that I've put into it. This will be the studio's 5th year of doing their annual studio showcase. I've been in every one of them. I just texted one of my dance instructors about how 5 to 6 years ago, the idea of doing a showcase probably seemed like a wild and crazy idea to them. I just realized I probably texted them during their belly dancing formation practice. They probably looked at their Fitbit to see my name. I'm going to bet that they got distracted in the practice. I'm sorry. Dancing is something that I don't feel I have a natural gifting for. I didn't start at the age of 4. I started it when I was 17. After I had become a clumsy, big person, I was aging into adulthood. I felt like I had 2 left feet. I walked on the sides of my shoes. I hunched over a lot. It has taken a lot of practice to get where I'm at now. I still have a ways to go. However, I am grateful that I took up dancing. I didn't just let my inexperience stop me. At the studio, I have a friend named David. David has been dancing with his wife for years. They're always beautiful in their dancing. So majestic and graceful. They're at a level I am not at. They compete in ballroom dance competitions and usually are in what seems like 300 heats. In dance terminology, that is a round. I was at a dance competition in May, which my instructors put on using the experience of the showcases that they've been putting on for 5 years. And I was asking David about the fact that they were in so many different heats. David told me that it is all about floor time, the practice and the art of dancing on a floor during a dance competition. That is why it is important they are in so many heats. The more they compete, the better they become. Competing improves the experience that even dancing in a private studio or at home could not give you. It's all about experience. As we go into this week, let's think about what areas we want to improve. What area in our lives do we want to be better at? How can we do something to improve our experience in that? I'm going to be recording the 67th episode of Frazzlecast, my World of Warcraft podcast. That is a lot of experience. But I want to keep at it to get better. It's been over 1 year of doing that podcast, almost 1 year of doing this show. It's all about experience. Thank you for listening to this week's Be Great Today. You can find the show at be-great.today/50. If this episode has inspired you, and you know someone who can use inspiration on their journey, please share this podcast episode with your friends. Until next week, be awesome, keep learning, and keep building that experience.
Want more awesomeness every week? Visit weeklyawesome.com. Weekly podcasts to make your week better. Remember to smile and be awesome.